Are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Nets, we've got Harden. Durant is out there with Green, then it's Jordan, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. Now here's Harden. Outside Durant. And Doris, tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Here is Harden. They kick it out to Green. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Here's Holiday. Middleton for 3. He can't hit that time. The Nets go the other way with it. And here we go.
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below! Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass.
Now here is Holiday. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. Pull-up jumper. Milwaukee with the rebound. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dinwiddie finds Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Holiday against Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Holiday against Harden. Passes it to Giannis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Harden. And it's sent back by Lopez. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Nets, the corner 3.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Jumps up, and Giannis throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Now, Dinwiddie, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Harden the pass to KD. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Irving against T. Pass to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. No good from Connaughton. Nets trail by 3. To the middle. Griffin passes to Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Teague against Irving. Teague with the ball. Bucket is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Griffin. Brown outside. KD looking around. Kicks to Irving. Right side, Kevin Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And to me, that's all about focus from Kevin Durant, because that defender was in his grill, and he still gets a quality look.
From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in it with the 2 guard. Here's Irving after Drew Holiday's score. Irving dishes to Griffin. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Middleton outside. Lets the 3 fly. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. Harris passes to Griffin. Irving looking for an opening. The dish to Brown. 5 on the clock. The shot will not fall. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden against Holiday. Jordan dishes to Harden. Durant in the corner. The putback. Milwaukee with the rebound. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Green with the block. And so they foul intentionally. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Outside, onto Kumbo. And there's the pass to Teague. Here's Portis, defended by Griffin. Fires from the wing. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Teague against Irving. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Now here's Teague. To the wing on the left. To the inside. And the layup falls.
Well, I'll tell you what, impeccable work from Jeff Teague inside, showing great patience down in the lane.
Now Irving. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Griffin passes to Irving. Here's the floater. Oh, that's blocked. Right side onto the Kumbo. Shoots. Rebounded by the Nets.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Claxton the pass to Harris. In the corner, Irving with it. Feet out and he hits it. Irving's got 6 points.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
A nice shot by Teague. And a close game so far through the first. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points. And Shaq. And that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Just 3 to shoot. Middleton for 3. A rebound by Jeff Green. Brooklyn trailing. An even 3-on-3 break. Outside, KD. Knocked loose. Dinwiddie outside. Pops it up for Jordan. And shot off.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Passes to Middleton. To the paint. Here's Harden. That one's not going to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Lopez.
And this is all you have to do with Brook Lopez. Exceptional at completing lobs thrown his way. Long arms, easy job.
And here's Harden. Outside Jordan. Back to Harden. Bobbed up there for Green. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The drive by KD, and that one drops. Durant's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Tucker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Tucker. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Outside Irving. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Brown the pass to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. Brown outside. For the lead, the Nets need to get a shot off here. Griffin can't get it to go in. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. A nice shot by Teague. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And a wide open look for Portis. That 3 off the mark. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Bucks on top. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Brook Lopez, and it's Forbes in at the point guard position. Irving finds Griffin, takes the alley-oop pass, and dunks it down.
You know, Griffin is so sure of himself when he shoots it. That confidence really goes a long way.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Dinwiddie is checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Here is Harden. Outside Durant. There's the feed to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, this guy has run this play so many times. DeAndre Jordan understands how to read the defense.
fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. From deep. A rebound by the Nets. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Harden outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. To take the lead. Up again. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Harden with it. Jordan kicks to Irving. Dishes it to Harden. Yes, that goes in.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. This one for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For the finish, throws it down as the folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Down low, DiVincenzo. Great D that time from Green.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Here's Holiday. Green with the block. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Middleton for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Harden surveying the D. Pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. Moving against DiVincenzo. Got it.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Harden right side. Durant with a wide open look. No good from outside. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
16 seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances.
Oh, he got it to go!
How about that?
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here is Harden. To the middle, out to Harris. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got the first points up on the board here for Brooklyn. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a three-point game. Inside, it's stolen by Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins is running. Here's Bogdanovich. That one falls.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Harden outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Hunter. He can't get that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
It's not going to go for him. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden surveying the D. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Back to Jordan. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Picture perfect roll. Cutting the defense to pieces with the quickness was DeAndre Jordan.
Here's Young. The feed to Capella. The kick out to Young. The 10-footer finds the target.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Harden outside. Over Young. Rebound by the Hawks.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. To the middle. Here's Capella. Lays it up and banks it in.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Harden outside. And Harden with the stuff.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Young against Durant. Young looking it over. Kicks it out to Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Gallinari against Green. It's stolen by Reddish. Now the Hawks moving it the other way, and they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Bruno Fernando comes in for Reddish. Here's Irving. Griffin passes to Claxton. Outside Brown. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Williams attacking. Here's Okongwu. Williams looking over the floor. Now the pass to Okongwu. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brown finds Irving. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. That one doesn't go. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's a And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to fix.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Gallinari. Also, Okongwu out there. Tony Snell is out there with Williams. And it's Herter in at the 2 guard.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Irving against Williams. Shoots from 12. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Herter passes to Gallinari. Feeds to Snell. Out to Gallinari. Over Green. Goes back up. Nice move. It's blocked. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Williams. He feeds it to Okongwu. That shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Green gets to Durant. Over Williams. 6 to shoot. KD against Williams. And the shot goes down. And now a 3-point Nets lead. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. All the officials are all over that one.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of this one. And the first one at the line is good. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Dinwiddie is checked in for Brown. And James Harden subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Young. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. Back to Harden. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the call, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds, Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Over to the wing. Harden outside. He gets it in there.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Young inside, guarded by Harden. Pass to Capella. Banked in off the glass. Capella's got his second basket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep...
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession. And that's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Hawks leading. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got the first points of the second half here for the Hawks.
Bogdanovich got himself in a great spot, just reading where that carom was coming off of the rim and collected it.
Young against Harden. Outside for Durant. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
Young outside. And no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Young for 3. Jordan with the rebound.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. Ooh, that play was nasty. Durant showing how aggressive he can really be.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Makes it off the glass.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Dinwiddie against Bogdanovich. Dinwiddie kicks to Harden. Pass to Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
And we have a lot of great jumpers in the league, but DJ makes a statement every time. Elbows above the rim that time.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pulls up on the elbow. Again, Young missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, that's where they look to him most. DeAndre Jordan with arms that go on for days. Just toss that ball anywhere, and he knows what to do with it.
Stolen by Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan. Harden the pass to Dinwiddie. Nets passing it around. KD, that's for two. They get it back.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
1:51 left to play here in the third. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. The Nets on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. Outside Griffin. Brown outside. The kick out to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Fernando. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Herder is a shooter, but right now dropping some nice dimes.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 12-4 run. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Irving dishes to Griffin. Back to Irving. And there's the feed to Griffin. Yep, that one goes. And the Nets lead by 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Williams against Irving. Williams passes to Okongwu. Gallinari left side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 6.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Williams against Irving. On the wing, Green. Goes up at the stripe. The shot off that time. Here's Herder. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Brooklyn. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herder in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Brown kicks to Dinwiddie. Jordan trying to free himself up. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 5. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Then for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Joe Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The net shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Brown outside. Outside Irving. Down low. Green passes to Griffin. Outside Green. Here's Irving. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Nets lead by 5.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
Young drives in. Kicks it out to Collins. Now the dish to Capella. Back to Collins. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Capella. And the shot is long. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Leading by 5. Latrey. The shot missing. And Atlanta will go the other way.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Harden against Young. Harden with it. Dishes it to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
And Young, here we go.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Atlanta making some changes. Molinari comes in for Collins. And it's Reddish in for Tony Snell. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in for Dinwiddie. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Atlanta calls timeout. Here is Durant. Ball's knocked loose. He dishes it to Irving. Back to Durant. Clock at 4. Harden outside. Harris outside. Offline with his 3. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Reddish. The shape. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the pass to Durant. To the paint, Jordan. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, I love the attitude there of Jordan staying with the shot despite being grabbed.
Free throw good, Jordan. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Young against Harden. Capella dishes to Young. Back to Capella. No good there. Good D by Jordan. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Nets leading by 7. Harden the pass to Irving. Young against Harden. Back to Irving. He kicks it to Harden. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Young outside. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Harden against Young. Harden dishes to Irving. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. Jordan trying to free himself up. The shot from the low post is good. Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise. That's a crucial basket and hurt her big time.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Durant kicks to Harden. Irving passes to Jordan. Outside for Durant. No good with the triple. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Herter passes to Capella. Tries again. Shakes him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's checked in. The Nets working the ball around now. Durant dishes to Harris. Got 3 off the mark. From deep. Off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Young, and it's Capella in at center. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Over Hunter. He doesn't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Collins is running. Hunter kicks to Collins. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Giannis high post. Stolen by Collins. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Hunter, the pass to Young. He feeds it to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Young outside. Misses the 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Giannis against Young. Here's Collins. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. From downtown. He can't get it to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it. Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Holiday with the 3. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here is Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo has evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Young with no one around. No good on the 3.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Portis can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Trying to end the drought. Okongwu. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 4. And Teague has it in the corner. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Williams in the post. Teague covering. Williams, that's good.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Teague, the pass to Portis. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
On the wing, Williams. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision, takes it himself.
Now Teague. The pass to Portis. With 4 seconds on the clock.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percent. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Tony Snell is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. Outside Holiday. Six on the shot clock.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Okongwu. That one's not going to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
You're a dad and a proud one at that. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Shoots from 8. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty. I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Holiday against Young, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Tony Snell. Bucket number 3, he's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Bob pass to Capella.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Teague, the pass to Tucker. Back to Teague. Pass to Forbes. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Forbes has got his first points in this one. Young up top. Teague covering. Fires from the line. Warog grabs the board.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Chris Dunn's checked in for the Hawks. Here is Forbes. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Back to Forbes. Pass to Portis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Dunn. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Picked away. 43 seconds left in the first half. Tucker can't hit that one. Collins with some nice D. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Here is Forbes. Outside Teague. Up top, Portis. And Dunn over to help. Portis finds Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Bucks passing it around. Takes it from 10. Good on the shot. Portis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Here's Capella. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we wrap up the first half. Bucks lead by... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They've got the 7-point lead. And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
I don't think it...
And...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Atlanta calls timeout. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Shoots from 14. Jump shot is good that time. And it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
It's tipped and stolen by DiVincenzo. High post Lopez. Middleton outside. Takes a three. The offensive rebound. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Lopez right side. And he starts out with the miss in this one. The Hawks trail by 11. There's the pass to Herter. Now here's Reddish. Defended by Middleton. Reddish the pass to Herter. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Tony Snell subbed in for Reddish. Snell, no good. Bucks leading by 11. 3-on-3. Middleton right side. And that one hits back iron. Hawks shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Williams against Holiday. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Holiday's got his second basket of the game.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
That shot wide open. Lopez has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Bucks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And it's Connaughton missing. Hawks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And it goes down 2 points.
Tony Snell gives you plenty of size out of the backcourt. Doesn't always attack inside as much as he could.
Holiday against Williams. The shot by Holiday, no good.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps. Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Lopez with the steal. Fires the 3. And Drew Holiday with the 3. Holiday's got 7 points.
The problem for your perimeter defense, if you close hard on Holiday, he can put the ball on the floor and beat you that way.
Williams passes to Capella. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground, textbook, old school rebounding.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee out in front by 17. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Runner at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. 6 to shoot. Here's Nwora. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
And here is Teague. Passes it to Tucker. Now here's Portis. Over Young. Nice shot by Portis. And the Bucks lead by 17.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Young drives in. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Portis. Back to T. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Frank, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Here's Tucker. And again, the Bucks miss. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Here is Forbes, defended by Young. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Giannis kicks to Lopez. On the wing, Holiday, defended by Young. Lopez inside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Young from outside drills the three-pointer. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Outside Holiday. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Sees the opportunity, gets his shot inside.
And Young pitch to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young pass to Capella.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
He's off on the first. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Milwaukee leading by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Milwaukee.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
DiVincenzo passes to Connaughton. Back to DiVincenzo. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to... Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the... Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Green, who's out there with Durant. Harden out there with Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the... with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Giannis. Count that one. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Jordan with the bucket.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Lopez passes to Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Durant with the steal. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Durant down low. Lopez is there. KD dishes to Harden. Now the feed to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Now, here is Harden. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jacks up a 3. Harden, no good. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Holiday. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing. Guarded by KD. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Now the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. He lobs it up.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Now here's Harden. Dinwiddie right side. Back to Harden. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 6. Harden against Holiday. Harden with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
That one is off. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And he can't hit the second. Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. It's stolen by Brown. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Brooklyn trailing. And here is Irving. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Claxton. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Outside Teague. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Passes it to Claxton. Unloads from 9. Irving's shot is good.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Here's T. Good, nice job down low. Teague's got his second bucket tonight.
And every small guy should have this shot. Teague loves the float. A nearly unguardable shot when he gets it up that quick. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Naturally,
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Joe Harris. Irving is out there with Brown. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at center, locking down the middle. Now here's Durant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. I mean, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Middleton drives in. Dishes to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Love when Harden uses that great leaping ability to finish with power.
On offense, here are the Bucks. Outside Holiday. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Now, here is Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Middleton. After the basket by Brooklyn. It's good. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Harden dishes to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Milwaukee. 1:12 left here in the second. Here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Griffin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harris passes to Irving. Brooklyn needs to get off. Oh, what a finish!
Good.
Man, one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
T dishes to Lopez. Easy jumper from very short distance. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Harris finds Irving. Shoots over Tucker. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make it.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Nets. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek Freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
It's Durant with the drive. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Bucks leading by 4, and they're running. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Down low, Holiday, and he converts the layup. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the jam by Harden.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
Holiday looking for an opening. Poked away. Stolen by Harden. The finish. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to DiVincenzo. KD against Middleton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Bucks making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Irving against T. Irving kicks to Griffin. Irving looking over the floor. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here's Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Portis. Griffin with the steal.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
The Nets working the ball around now. And stolen by Portis. And stolen by Harris. Inside. And finished off by Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Now here's Teague. There's the lob to Portis. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now Irving. The kick out to Brown. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Over Teague. Irving passes to Claxton. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. Griffin with the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that? The flush from Harris. People forget this guy is 6'6", and he's got a little burst and bounce, too.
Pass to Tucker. Right side, Antetokounmpo. The pass to Connaughton. Back to Antetokounmpo. 2 on the clock. From 13, the rebound by the Nets. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Harris dishes to Griffin. Harris up top, guarded by Tucker. Claxton the pass to Irving. To the middle. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
And no good. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. And there's Green, then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. And an intentional foul right there. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Nets also making a change. Jordan's checked in. Harden draws the double. Here's Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Dinwiddie with the ball, and Green slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Holiday after Jeff Green's bucket, and Jordan sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Milwaukee with the ball. 8-point game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
KD dishes to Harden. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Harden. Passes to Dinwiddie. Jordan kicks to KD. Opts it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Poke loose, and the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Middleton. He feeds it to Giannis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter. Nets leading by 6. Harden with it. Outside Durant. Back to Harden. It's Jordan on the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pocket 6. And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, when he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
Now here is Holiday. He dishes it to Lopez. Takes it down to Middleton. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can really see Middleton now starting to emerge as a leader for this team. Whenever they're looking for an important basket, he provides it.
Here is Harden. Pass to Jordan. Durant deciding where to go with it. And then Durant with the dunk.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green, and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Harden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Pass to Claxton. Irving against Middleton. And there it is for him.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Bucks trail by 7. Outside Holiday. From the arc. That shot off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. On the wing, Irving. To the paint. Trying to find Harden. And he's got it now. Irving kicks to Durant. Back to Irving in the corner. Harden. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. They lead by 7. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Boy, being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside. It's not just threes. It's that mid-range game, too.
Now here's Giannis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Milwaukee with the ball. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Irving from long range. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the miss. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. At the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Brooklyn, we've got Jordan. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Young, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Harden kicks to KD. Harden outside. The feed to Jordan. Back to Harden. From the stripe. That one doesn't drop. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Harden left side. Outside for Durant. From past the arc. Here's Jordan. Durant in the corner. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
And here's Young from the arc. The Hawks again can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Durant against Collins.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Harden against Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Capella. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Harden outside. From downtown. Rebound by the Hawks. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Knocked away. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Collins looking around. To the inside. The hammer it home! Hammer it! And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Jordan takes to Dinwiddie. Pass to KD. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Hawks now. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Hunter. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Dinwiddie passes to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets a head of steam behind him. Forget about it.
Capella goes in, and the dunk by Capella.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Harden against Young. Harden with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. KD dishes to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Lobs it up for Jordan.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Down low. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young outside. Makes it off the glass. Young's got his second basket of the night.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Harden outside. KD against Collins. Goes back up. Outside for Durant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. KD's got his third bucket of the night.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Harden. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Unloads. A shot by Reddish, no good. Nets leading by 5. Griffin kicks to Green. Back to Griffin. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Griffin's got his first bucket in this one.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Tony Snell's checked in for Reddish. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. To the inside. Green, the pass to Claxton. Gallinari against Green. Shot clock at 5. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And it's a 10-point Nets lead.
There's a marksmanship from Kyrie Irving. The lightning quick release. Boy, defender better have his hands up and ready.
Here's Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Irving. There's the triple. Down kicks to Harris. And the Nets, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
Irving against Williams. Irving kicks to Green. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Nets lead by 13.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Williams against Irving. On the wing, Irving. From 20 feet out, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
This offense just continues to impress.
The kick out to Williams. Inside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The kick out to Brown. Irving passes to Harris. And the Nets, another 3.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
Here's Williams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Huerter. Harden the pass to Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Capella.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And so it's Brooklyn.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Kenny, has there ever been anyone better? That's all for now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. DeAndre Jordan has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the two-guard spot. So that's the Nets 5.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And here's Harden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to KD. Count the basket.
Kevin Durant does such a good job of reading the defense and attacking any weakness he might anticipate.
Back to Young. Lets it fly from 18. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dinwiddie finds Jordan. Back to Dinwiddie. Lobs it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And finished off by Collins.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
The pass to Dinwiddie. The dish to Jordan. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Brooklyn making a change here. Luwawu's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Reddish is checked in. Young feeds it to Capella. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Capella's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Comes up empty down low.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Reddish. And it's Durant with the rebound. Nets leading by 7. And he makes that one. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Harden kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. It's Harden with the drive and dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Reddish the pass to Young. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Hawks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Reddish. The Hawks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first free throw is good.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Irving passes to Brown. Irving looking over the floor. Drilled from 11 feet out. Irving's got 7.
Yeah, that's just the master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Pass to Capella. Sweet move. And the layup is good. He's got 11.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Irving dishes to Griffin. Brown kicks to Irving. Two points. That one goes. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Pass to Capella. So here's Gallinari. Over Irving. Gallinari passes to Capella. Nifty move. And the dunk by Capella.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. To the paint. Here's Griffin. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Griffin's got his second bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Hawks, Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's John Collins. And it's Capella in at the center. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
James Harden. He's checked in for Dinwiddie. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
In the corner, it's Harris. Hits it from 3-point range.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan comes in for Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Brown. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for Bogdanovich. Here's Young. No good there. Harden with the defensive effort.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here's Harris from the arc. They get it back. Jordan kicks to Harris. Off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the shot goes in.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14 points. Jordan, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 12.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
A nice shot by Young.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Harden the pass to KD. Back to Harden. To the middle. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Herter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bruno Fernando comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Gallinari in for Collins. Harden finds Harris. Back to Harden. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Free throw good. James Harden.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Fernando can't get it to go. Nets leading by 11. Harris dishes to Jordan. Back to Harris. Lets the three fly. That one doesn't go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Herter. The shot's good. Herter's got 4 points this quarter.
Danilo Gallinari very content to find his teammates.
Outside for Durant. Back to Harden. Outside Irving. Inside. Crafty move. Got a piece of it. And now here comes Young leading the break. And the rejection by Harden.
The DJ twice on the pipe. No, sir. Get out of here.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by Young. Harden outside. Dishes it to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. 4 on the clock. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Young. Lays it in off the breakaway. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Harden draws the double. KD finds Harden. And here is Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. John Collins comes in for Okongwu. Hunter's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Harden with the stop.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. He dishes it to Irving. Jeff Green on the wing. Back to Harden. So it's the Nets picking up the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Our setting tonight with the... And with...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
That's a show of strength from Holiday. Certainly looks like he got hit as well, but he possesses the focus necessary to sink the shot.
Now, here's Collins. Young with no one around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Bucks with possession. And here is DiVincenzo. Five on the clock. It's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young drives in. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella. Right, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Now, here is Young. Over Holiday in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Holiday looking for an opening. To the inside. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Young, here we go. Kicks it out to Collins. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. So for the Hawks, Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. To the paint, here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Back to Huerter. Kicks it out to Collins. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And finished off by Collins.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And that one's good. Hunter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Bucks trail by 5. Now Middleton still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Huerter. Lopez grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Antetokounmpo, no good. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Middleton. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closer. Capella trying to free himself up. And that one, good. Hunter's got 6.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Huerter.
Well, they are really starting to push it now.
Bucks trail by 7. Outside Teague. It's Portis atop the key. 11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Tries from 10. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Reddish. Okongwu is out there, Gallinari. Then it's Trey Young. And it's Snell in at the shooting guard. Now, here's Okongwu. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. And so it's Milwaukee with it. And Forbes kicks to Portis. Misses the layup. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Now, here is Young. Good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Timeout called, the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Hawks. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. The Hawks leading by 9. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And Middleton with the block.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Reagan, New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. You got to give this new front office, this new regime an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Only one man back on D. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Giannis outside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Fernando, the pass to Bogdanovich, uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks. Young against Holiday. Pass to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Young drives in. Over Giannis. Doesn't go that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo over Reddish. Giannis no good. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Bucks trail by 13. Outside Holiday. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Fernando. Taken away by Holiday. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Knocks it loose. Reddish the pass to Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And Tony Snell subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Collins against Middleton. Right wing. Snell kicks to Hunter. Count it. Good. And the Hawks lead by 13.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. And the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. Lou Williams. Only getting better with age.
Yeah, I like that.
And
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in its center. It's his first trip to the line.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young taking his time here. He kicks it to Hunter. The pass to Huerter. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Bucks trail by 11. Outside Holiday. Passes to DiVincenzo. Fades back. He feeds it to Giannis. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance.
Young determined on that.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Middleton.
feels like DeAndre Hunter can just swarm anybody shooting the ball. That time, no options.
Herder passes to Young. Brings it from 9 feet away.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing. No one near him. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
Young outside. Feeds it to Capella. Oh, that was something else.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Holiday. Good defensive work there by Young.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Herder, defended by DiVincenzo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo. Left side, Williams. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Kicks it to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Outside Collins. Here's Herder. And no good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Atlanta leading by 10. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanović comes in for Kevin Herder. Out to Gallinari. Back to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. The 9-foot shot. Capella, great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
T. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Teague. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's Bogdanović. That's good on the assist from Gallinari.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Now here's Teague. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Reddish. Can't connect.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that.
And so it's Atlanta with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. From deep, Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Herder. Offline with his 3. Bucks trail by 16. Middleton drives in. Down low. Here's Portis. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Pulls it from 20. Portis can't get it to go.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Gallinari passes to Herder. Outside Williams. Gallinari on the wing. And there's the pass to Herder. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Herder's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Williams finds Gallinari. Gallinari on the wing. Outside Williams. Here's Herder. But they recover it. Back to Williams. Lets it go from deep. And a miss there on the triple.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Okongwu. Defended by Portis. Here's Herder. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Connaughton and the powerful one-handed slam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Herder, no good.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Passes it to Herder. Fires the 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
There's Gallinari with the 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Connaughton. Drains the three-pointer. Connaughton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost him.
Okongwu, the pass to Herder. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
The fadeaway pass to Forbes. This one for 3. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Herder. No good on the triple. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From deep three-point range. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Herder. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Middleton. Takes the 3. It falls.
Chris Middleton showing.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
you